Hola! This is the family. I'm Bryan.
Act like yourself. Do act like a fool. I want big 80s hair today. Like Cyndi Lauper hair.
Just the back part.
Just the back part. Alright guys. Hi, me and my fiance. We are doing a collab video on YouTube for you guys. This has been highly requested.
Oh! I don't know anybody.
I want to show you guys my significant other.
Because we care about each other.
He is the butter between my bread. He's the jelly in my peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I'm the tomato in her sandwich that she usually eats plain with cheese.
So, people always think, God, you guys are such a cute couple. Like, you guys keep it together.
It takes a lot of work keeping this together.
So we're doing like a relationship type of video for you guys and how to keep a healthy romantic relationship. As you see, we are in our bedroom on our bed. By the way, where I'm sitting at, I can't really do a whole lot of moves. The whole bed might break off. But yeah, so I guess what we can talk about is we've been together for a long time, 7 years. I know I say 3, but we've really known each other for 7. We actually met in middle school. Isn't that crazy? We're here.
She was better looking in middle school, we believe that. She's pretty hot now, but you should have seen her in middle school.
Wow.
Yep, that's why we're together. We get each other. We actually have conversations without even talking.
It's like in our brain. Like he's in my brain reading what I'm thinking. And then, or like he'll say something. I'm like, I was just thinking that. So, okay, let's see. What kind of advice can we give to people? I think advice we can give is be very, very patient with one another. It's all about patience.
Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah, neither do I. 2 fire signs. It gets pretty hot pretty quick.
No, I think you really have to have patience for one another or one of you guys have to have patience because it just won't.
Somebody's blowing me up.
Oh. So it won't work. It won't work. Yeah. So that's another thing. That's number 2 is be comfortable with who you are. I think if you're more comfy, you're not walking around eggshells. Because who wants to do that? Nobody wants to walk around eggshells. I know I don't. So be comfortable with each other. Learn that comfortability. And we have friends that have been a couple for about a year, I think. And they've never farted in front of each other. Like, how do you have a relationship and never fart in front of each other? Like, you have to, like, I think that's how you know he's the one. Yep. If you just let it go, you are all good. I know it might be embarrassing, but seriously, like, you're gonna be together forever. Like, well, you can't be holding it for the rest of your life. Like, were you gonna go keep running to the bathroom? Sometimes it doesn't happen. You can't just make it there. So.
At first, she was blaming the kids.
I was never blaming the kids. No. No.
Just kidding. We would give each other warnings. Roll down the window.
No, I don't. I say, don't sniff.
Nasty. She does the silencers too, which is kind of nice.
Whatever. Dude, that's how I know he's... No, you want to know how I know he's awake? He's like, he pretends he's asleep all cuddly, and then I hear him throwing farts, pillows out. I know you're awake. Get up. And then he's walking to the bathroom and he's like shooting out bullets out of his butt.
Oh.
So, yeah. I guess another thing is have time for yourselves. I know we're like looking at stupid stuff. We're reading the craziest things on YouTube. Well, I know I am. Well, I guess you watch, not really.
You
read.
Google a lot of shit.
I Google a lot of stuff. Bryan doesn't hate that because you know what? I'm like a hypochondriac. I swear, I like watch something and I'm like, oh my god, I have that. I have that. Not even kidding. This is a true story. Did my brother come over? My brother came over, he seemed fine, and then like a couple of days later he was like fucking sick. He was like, I don't know, had bronchitis, all kinds of stuff. So I swore to God I thought I had it. Me and him were eating together at a restaurant. I was like, oh my god, I'm feeling it in my throat. I'm coughing. He gave me that shit. I know he did. So I called him up. I'm like, hey Steve, I'm like, I need your medication. He's like, what? I was like, I need your medication. You got me sick. I'm fucking coughing. I'm like, can you hear that? He's like,
can you see? Patience is the key.
You gotta have patience. And what else is keep it fun. You gotta be fun with each other. Do fun things. Don't do lame things, because then that's not fun.
Yeah, we try to keep it pretty entertaining.
We are pretty entertaining.
We like to have our, another thing too about it just goes on with what you guys like to do, but we like to have our kids. We can't do anything without our kids.
I know. I think people kind of get annoyed sometimes because we have friends who don't have kids. And that's all we talk about is like our kids. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know,
That's
like,
our entertainment though.
But you know, like after a while, they're like, oh, that's funny. Like, they don't laugh anymore. That's when you know you need to cut the shit out, like move forward. Like, okay, you got kids, that's great. Well, cook together. That's another one. Is like cook together, you guys. It's always fun. It's romantic. You can make it sexy. You can make it fun. And try being healthier each and every day. Me and Bryan try to be healthier. We try to make better decisions.
Gotta bless your food though.
Make sure you bless your food. I know. And so we do. We try to keep a healthier lifestyle. I think that's what you guys gotta do each and every day. Support each other no matter what. And speaking of support, I think that's probably going to be the biggest thing for one another is supporting you through thick and thin. I think when things get really, really bad, that's when you really see the true colors of someone. You know, they've been there with you through it all. And everybody has something they're going through, whether it's good or bad. I mean, all of us have some bad stuff. And is it necessarily bad?
Necessarily.
Nothing's ever really bad. You know what I mean? You can always make it better. And I think Bryan, for me, has made it always better. Like, it's always being positive. Sometimes I'm a negative Nancy.
Yo.
And so I think...
Sometimes I'm a bad mood Magoo, but that's because I got 2 kids plus you.
It's so healthy in a relationship, doing things together in a relationship, finding out who you are, being comfortable with who you are, having fun, cooking food, cooking healthy food, healthy versions. So yeah, this is what...
Speaking of food, I think I'm getting pretty hungry.
We're so hungry. I could go to taqueria, but that's a long way.
Yeah.
Alright guys, well we just want to do a little like supporting relationships and keeping it real with you guys because we are real. And it's something that everybody has struggles with. Like I said, everyone always thinks me and Bryan are always like the perfect couple. Dude, sometimes we hate each other. Like, not hate each other, but we could like, you know, I could just choke him, but his neck is too big for me to put my fingers around. So I gotta figure something out. Alright guys, well, love and peace and whatever you need in your life, we pray for you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.
Peace out.